Haven't really been doing anything with these. I just sat down at the desk a couple hours ago, watched a movie, and then picked up the truck here and kind of looked at it. I've got some links I'm going to try and work with. They're all uneven. I've got 4 of the same length, which are the Raptor upper links that are too short for with the monster truck tires. So I've got the PO1 or PO2, I'm not sure, links, 4 of the PO1 upper links, a steering link, and 2 shorter links that I'm not sure, but I think these are either steering links out of something, or those might be lower OH35A01 Jeep links. I'm not sure. Haven't done any measuring on them. I'm going to try and work with these though, and I've been sitting here doing that while pointing at these. Anyway, I think these are the A01 links. That's a steering link that's bent. I gotta straighten it, and, well, not straighten it, but figure it out for this truck. These are the 4 PO1 upper links, and then these are, I do believe, the Tundra PO2 links, lower rear. So I'm going to try and work with these and work them into this. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know if you can see it, but I did the chassis. I decided to cut it. It's not 160 millimeters anymore. It is 147.5, and it fits right in between the bumpers, the resin bumpers. So it's like a perfect fit. There's no wiggle room. It does move side to side a little. I will figure out a way to attach it, little slots, maybe insert some carbon fiber pegs or a rib or something to snap in. But that's what I'm going to work with on this truck. The chassis won't stick down a whole bunch. It's going to be just below the body line. So, and that is about perfect right there if you're looking dead on sideways. So that's where I'm going with it. That's what I've got done. 147.5 is the length of the steel rails. If I need a transmission drop, I can do something like the aluminum ones that I had made. I can do something like that and drop the whole motor and transmission down in the chassis further, down lower than the chassis, I should say, and that'll eliminate any drive shaft angle problems, pinion angle and all that, because it's going to have to sit up about right there for it to have any articulation. It's going to have to sit up about right there, and I don't want it to have any binding or cogging or anything. So, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be best to do a forward mount, or I said forward, rear mount motor, like move it towards the center, basically just ahead of where the back doors are. Like, I'm gonna set this back down, like right in here, and then equal length drive shafts, because if I do forward mount, that's going to take up space of, if I mounted it anywhere in this area, it's going to cause it to have an extremely short drive shaft in the front, which will eliminate any height in the front. and that's also going to cause problems trying to mount a servo. And the reason I turned the chassis around gives me more clearance in the front, right here, for the front axle to articulate. That's about the only thing I can think to work with on this. So I have a spare A01 Jeep axle rear that I threw in there, and just set it up underneath it and kind of looked it over. And with these big tall tires, I'll have plenty of room as far as axle clearance, but I just wanted to double make sure, I guess you could say, that there's not going to be any hitting the chassis with the servo. So I used the rear part of the chassis is now in the front. Spun the whole thing around. It should work. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it. I just haven't really been doing much. The kid's got just a couple of days left of school, and then it's over for summer, and I probably won't do much with my projects at all for summer break. I don't know. Summer break's not long here. It's short. But this will all probably just cease for a while, collect dust. I'll have to go through and, there's dust all over this brand new body, and paint overspray from me painting the Durock. Oh, I didn't show the Durock. Doesn't look much different, but that chassis is painted green. The side panels, green. The rear, green. I did all flat on the side and rear body panels. No semi-gloss or matte finish or satin finish on the diamond plate, which is metal. Yeah, I didn't do much other than just strip it down, paint the chassis, paint the side panels, and slap it back together. Excuse me. I thought about doing the camo all the way, but nah, I like it like this. Oh, and I'm not putting my little side covers that I made for the rear. I've got the rest of my stuff that it's going to go in here. The windshield that I made for it, the little side covers for the windows. I've got them painted green on one side, khaki on the other, military colors, just because. But I'm not going to put them on for right now. I've got to get some more drill bits. All of my tiny drill bits are broken and no good. I've got a needle that I dropped in the floor that I made into a drill bit, and I can't find it. So my small ones are broken and gone, and my needle one is somewhere underneath this desk, disappeared temporarily. And these are the lights that do fit in the front here. I've just got to mount them and wire them up, which is I'm gonna replace the electronics in this eventually, and probably do a D4L just because of the lights and the convenience of everything. But I did mount my receivers over here, and the ESC is on this side, and that's the TS001 or whatever it is. So, but yeah, I ran it a little bit. I don't know. It seems slower than it used to be. So, whatever. I'll change the angle of my shocks, I think. It still articulates fine. Everything seems to work. It just, for some reason, I don't know if maybe my battery's just getting crappy or what, but it didn't seem to have the power that it had before. So anyway, just wanted to show that real quick. And that was the last thing I did to the Durock until I just, I don't know, woke up a little while ago. You know, it's now, the sun's coming up. I woke up like 2.5 hours before the sun came up. So I sat here and watched a movie, and then I don't know why I just decided to pick up the truck and chop this much off of the chassis. That much. So that's it. That's all I cut off. 160 millimeters stuck out quite a bit on each end of the truck, and it just wouldn't have looked right. So this is tucked up underneath it really nice. So when I get more stuff, I'll get back to it, but got things to do. So I appreciate the views, comments, likes, shares, subscriptions, subscribers, everything. So as money comes, things will get done. And time, money and time. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to cut this off now and go make some coffee.